All right, check. Make sure everything works okay. Hello. Welcome stream. The printer is ready for you, Michelle, if you want to print that one out. It should be all the same settings. Nothing should be different on any of that. When we do the lamination on the sticker, it'll just give it a little bit more resistance, like if it gets wet or whatever. It just won't, like, even though they say it's vinyl sticker paper, it still has to be mixed with papered pulped material, otherwise the ink would never stick to it. So it still has the potential to soak up water and bleed because the ink is not like non-bleeding ink. You know what I mean? It's water-based ink. So that's the way it works.
In a way, I could maybe.
You maybe what?
I don't know. I was thinking about if I make my little guy.
Right.
People come up and give him a little stick.
Yeah, why not?
Would these ones be?
Yeah, why not? These would be great for that. I guess the only other thing you could have added to it was your name or your online social media handle if you wanted to do something like that.
I have like 3 posts on my other hand.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, you could even make these guys smaller. These are big stickers. They're so cute though. They're so
If they go
cute.
smaller though, I don't think you'd be able to.
Yeah, you could put like 3 of these. If you shrink them down, you could put 3 of these per page. Maybe even 4.
Maybe.
Just really depends.
But I like them so you can see all the little the design parts.
Yeah.
The little fuzzies and stuff.
You might have to try it and see if you can, if you shrink them down and they, and then run another test print with our scrap paper. It wouldn't hurt you. It's not like we don't have the ink, but that one is final, so you should be good to. We just need to, like I said, laminate that one, and that one would be fine. Kind of like so. All right. We're doing fun things today. Daughter's got some ideas and projects she's working on, so we'll be bouncing back and forth from that. Doing some work on our stuff today. Yeah, got a couple ideas and things to do. I think that's the weird part is I've got stuff I want to work on. I've got when we were working on our video probably about a month ago. Not in After Effects, in whatever. What's the other one called? The other Adobe product, Premiere Pro. When we were doing the color adjustments and stuff like that. Remember, we spent a good, like, I think it was 2 streams, or maybe it was just that whole stream, just that one. But going through and making adjustments, color corrections to our video, and then spending a bunch of time exporting it tons of times trying to get the export settings correct so that everything came out good. Well, I've got that main chunk of the video done. I've got the audio put together for it now too, which is good. I've got a sample that I put together on YouTube and found a piece of music that works fine, that's supposedly royalty free, and then also send it off to our narrator for approval, and got approval for that. So I just have to decide whether or not I want to make some end cards for it. I don't know if I want to have an opening and then a credit screen. Still trying to figure that out. So stuff like that, like projects that I'm like, I probably should do those things, but I don't know. I don't know what I want them to look like or what they should work or be. So that slows me down on whether or not what I should do with that. But I do have, there's like several projects like that. I always have stuff floating around my head on things I want to do. That's what I wanted to do here. I wanted to work on the pendant, but I wanted to make a copy of this. Duplicate. Okay. So we can make our own little acrylic pendants here, hopefully. I'm gonna try. Gotta see how it's gonna work. Always, you never know. Stickers, we want. Where did it go? Oh. There. Built from the bottom with a solid foundation. Now we up at the top and I love the elevation. Blood sweet blazing, embrace the sensation. Passing the weed like Neji with the rotation. Tired of waiting, I think that our time is now. Do that. Finally approach the throne, earn the right to wear the crown. I smile cause these days it's hard to find a reason to. People worry about their jobs, spouse and revenue. So that's the template for that. This we want to. This we'll leave the cut marks for now. All I do is kick incredibly dope shit. Posted in the basement while sipping a potion. Suppressed all emotions so my mind stay focused. Third eye perceptions make them chakras open. One time. All I do is kick incredibly dope shit. Posted in the basement. All of those guides for now. Save. That. This is going to be the independent sheet temp, which is good. Okay, so I've got this. Theoretically, should be able to copy. Oops, no. Paste that. Okay, cool. That should be relatively the same size, right? Getting a little ahead of myself here, but we're designing out some our 8.5 by 11 sheets and make sure, well, I guess to see if this is going to work, to see how many we can get on a page, what the cut lines look like and stuff like that, make sure all of the sizes are correct, those type of things. You know, the product stuff. Okay, so this is... There's that. That's fine. You can have the one in the middle. Why do these not look right? Transform. .25, so that's a 1/4 inch. So this would be 1/8 of an inch. Why does the thickness look wrong? Very untrustworthy soul. Okay, so I switched to this white. Then I can't really see. If I do this red. Okay, so that goes behind then. Okay, that's good to know. Let's go ahead and make a layer here. Why am I not getting the snappies anymore? I love sometimes the snaps work and lots of times they don't. It's always my favorite. It does not like my snaps. Are you having trouble snapping, daughter? Knees weak, mom spaghetti?
You're so easy to draw.
Who, me? Oh, the brush buddies?
Like when I was drawing this one last night, like I thought I started drawing him, right?
Mm-hmm.
These two little tufts on the top of his hair, they're kind of like opposite of each other. I was like, oh my god, I don't know how I'm able to draw this thing so cleanly.
You have the genetics, it's born within you. That is my fault. Okay, why am I not getting snaps happening here now? Something is not. Show slices, shows better. Snap to grid, snap to pixels, snap to point. Smart guides, block hide, no, make. Hide grid. I feel like snap to pixel, that shouldn't be right. Maybe it is right. Oh, okay. Well, we'll try that and run with that for now. It works. I ain't mad about it. So we got a gray here, so now should be able to turn this to white instead. Perfect. Clean that frame. Background. Just for shits and giggles. Save. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel out of that. We're gonna make another, duplicate that. Okay, so now we've got a template for that. Perfect. This is our, oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to double check. I think I already confirmed the frame is the right size. It is not. There we go. 0.75 by 2. That's correct. Okay. This one is wrong. Okay. So that should be, lock that in place with that. Should be centered. Should be centered. rid of that. Yep, okay, cool. Actually, let's put gray in the middle so I can see it. This should be our template, yes. Yes. That. Duplicate the file. Okay. There we go. So now we got the first one available. A layer here. Okay. I think we've got that figured out. So now we just need to do some product stuff. Did you do your make a smaller versions of him? Did you?
I sized him down, so I did that one on both sides.
Uh-huh.
Let me see what that would look like, or should I shoot it more?
What do you mean one on both sides?
So, I put this one.
Right, so you have two
I
sets.
had one and
Uh-huh.
one upside down. He's a bit small.
What do you mean? Show me. Show me what you have done.
You can see. I put them on two separate, so I went through them first. There's now 6 on this line, so.
I think they should be shrunk even more.
What? Wait.
Yeah. I think they should be, you should be able to, instead of kind of doing what you did, try to make like 3 rows of him. Make him small enough that you can fit like 3 rows. So, like this.
Hold on.
Right now you have like this, right? 2 next to each other. So you would have to take all of it and shrink it down. So you could shrink these down and then you would,
We made towers.
yeah, and you'd go like that, right? So then you'd have 4 across. Yes, you said twin towers. I heard what you said. Forever on the stream now.
What you get?
What do I get? What did I do? Such a menace. Thank you, daughter. Appreciate it. I love you and I can't deny that. Technically, I should be able to put a whole bunch of these on a sheet.
Allow me to introduce myself. Who knows what dastardly crime might
I should be able to go all the way over here.
must be put away. Another innocent victim of the suicidal maniac.
I should be able to select these 2 objects. Go to object, repeat. Don't want a radial, I want a grid. Now there's something I'm missing here. I always forget. There it is. It's a blend, not a... That's what it was. Okay, so then what we need to do, we need to go through. Oh, why did you do that? Object, expand appearance. No, don't do that. Whatever you're doing, don't do that. Need to do expand appearance there, expand appearance there, and then do our blend. Okay, so that's fine. We should be able to go back into blend options. Amount of steps. Looks like we can get 8 in here. Yeah, because 9 overlap, and that's not what we want. Okay, so we should be able to do that. We should be able to expand this. That's correct now. These two and make. Okay, cool. We could fit a lot on a page. Possibly. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10, 5, 2, 4, 5. So we've got 50 here? Wow. I'm glad I haven't gone and started designing any of the pendants yet, because this is a lot. This would be a lot of production. If I was doing a one-sided setup, this would be fine. But I'm thinking about doing two-sided. So we would knock this number down to 25. Because you'd have a front and a back. So out of a single sheet of sticker paper, you'd get 25 pendants. Theoretically. The way I've got, yes, daughter. Yes, I have time. Always. Yeah, something like that.
You know, the empty space I wasn't able to.
In the middle? Yeah. No. That's, you always have some loss, especially with non.
Be like even.
Exactly.
I can't.
Yeah, unless you're doing like I did with my, like with this thing or with the sticker squares and stuff like that, then you have more room to, because we're working in a square format, right?
Yes.
Printer paper will always be that way. Or anything that you print material on, it will be in some type of square format, which is not a bad thing. It just depends on whether or not you're okay with the waste materials that come from it. That's the
Especially
big
if they're
thing.
not-
Yeah. That's always the thing is like, if you look at the design I'm working on now, it has minimized down all of the waste, but you can definitely see like we're gonna have cutouts and waste materials in between all of this, a little bit on the edges, but that's not too bad. Like it's pretty minimized, but there's still going to be a percentage of it going to be wasted here. Hey, thank you, Dreamer, for putting in your points for our assistant, Sora. Dreamer.
What do you dream about?
What do you, did you ask your mother what she dreams about?
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I like it.
Like the little guys too.
He's a little guys.
I can always make little. I can always make big guys and little guys.
You can make big guys and little guys if you want to, yeah. I see. Is this the one you're talking about? Yeah. Yeah. Wait, why couldn't you put one in there? Because did he run into each other?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Fair
So
enough.
I filled up the bottom because I wasn't able to put them there. But
Yeah, as long as it's fun. So I would look at the quality and see if the details that come out with your character, do you lose too much of what makes it what you want it to be? You know what I mean? Because you were worried about the tiny details not coming through. I think it looks fine either way. The bigger ones you can definitely see, but it also informs you that if you want to make smaller stickers, you might redraw him with a slightly bigger brush and see if that makes a difference. If you like it better, little chunkier, thicker lines.
I don't know. I kind of just like this one.
You like the big one?
Just because you can actually read the words. You can't really see.
Yeah. Those are all
I
designed.
feel like he'd be really cute on a water bottle. He'll wrap around.
He would. You could always, now that you've seen him as small, think about, like I said, the line thickness that you use, and you can make the word bubble bigger and maybe stretch across a little bit. Always fun things to think about. You never know until you print one out and see, and then you're like, oh, it works or it doesn't work. And these are the adjustments that I would need to do to make it work. Kind of thing. So,
It's hard to see.
a little bit. Do you need to do some coloring? I thought about taking one of our coloring pages and coloring it on stream
Aww.
just for shits and giggles. I thought that would have been funny. Okay, so what is our waste here? We've got quarter. I think we lose. Let's move this up to the half-inch mark here. With this quarter, half, almost half. How big are our spaces here? This is in the one. That's half, quarter, eighth. Okay, so about a 1/16 of an inch in between each of one of these. Okay. It can measure them. The W is the width between them. 0.061. Salut. Yeah, I think that's about a 16th of an inch in between. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9/16, which is 1/16. 1/16 over half of an inch. So we lose another half of an inch across this width. 16th, 8th, quarter, and then we lose another quarter. Is that acceptable loss? That's a chunk that we would lose on this. This is going to be minimal, just fine. Okay, so there's not enough room to put any more layers, but in this configuration we would have 2 strips left over. But it leaves the margin of error to none. So your cuts would have to be precise as all get up. I always get into the weeds here when I'm doing like this type of product design stuff, because it has to do with production, right? Figuring out the cost efficiency and the waste materials of what it is that you're trying to do. And typically there is a certain amount of waste that you are going to incur regardless. Like it doesn't matter. You always have ink waste, you always have paper waste. It just kind of a means to an end. Like production, the idea of production itself means that there will inherently be waste. It is very rare that you can get away from that. Or a lot of people have found other ways to then use the waste materials for other usages and stuff like that, which then creates its own waste and its own. Yeah, it's just continuous. Anyways, so we will have the 1/4-inch strips around the outside edge. I can't do anything about. As much as I've tried to do borderless printing on my current printer, it really is like hit or miss. Like sometimes it likes to work, sometimes it doesn't, and I can't quite figure out how and why. So I just design all the stuff to make sure that it has that 1/4-inch setup for it regardless. This way it doesn't get messed up. Yeah. So each of the pendants is 3/4. It's got a 8-inch border around it. I believe is what I put on it. Yes, 0.125. So it should be 1/8 of an inch. Do I want to add leave it to go all the way out to the edge, or do I want it to be smaller? Okay, so we should be able to add one of these here. We should be able to go, let's not make it inside. If we do make it inside, let's make it inside of this. Oh, I know what I need to do. I can do it the other way, that's fine. So right now it's set to inside. Okay. Select this. Let's actually copy, paste it in place. We'll expand appearance. Perfect. We will recollect this. Oh no, because it didn't have a. Let's give it an internal. Yes, like that. Expand appearance. And group. Okay, so now we just have the internal here. Plop this. Stroke on the inside. Okay, it's got to be 4. Yeah. Let's change this to the black one. No, that one black. Internal one. Make that one the white one. Okay. So if I do it like that, That means the black is the clear part that we're going to use, which actually makes our pendant a little bit smaller. Or at least it makes the internal smaller, so we can actually overlap them more than we did here. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's save this real quick. Get rid of that. Yeah, technically we should be able to overlap these. Group. For efficiency purposes. Let's do that so I can see everything for now. Technically, they can go together like this. But I know... What do I know? What do I know here? I know we're going to cut it. Oops. Not at the moment. So if this is my cut, so technically we should be able to move these over. Oops, wrong one. It's not gonna let me do it. .95? Oh, wrong way. 4? Too much. .945. What? Nope. Or 0? That one works. Don't know if it's going to give us any more efficiency out of this. Something like that. So we cannot get more out of that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we did get one more out of it. I don't think it'll be enough to make up a difference to give us one more, because that's a lot of distance to make up. Just do a quick test here. We had 5 before. Yeah, we're only gonna get 5, so we'll save a little extra room. We gained one more row out of it, but it doesn't really matter. Does it make the cutting more of a pain in the ass? Is the question. I'm cutting these by hand, and there's only 1/8 of an inch to cut off. I think that might be worse. So that's the other thing, is that I'm going to be cutting these on a self-healing mat with a blade, a X-Acto blades. By hand with a ruler rather than cutting them with a machine or with a die cutter or anything like that. So the next thing to think about is this tiny space that I've created now for each of these to be cut out. Is that too thin, only being 1/8 of an inch, to give me a really good cut? This is the hard thing about like reconciliation with waste materials, is that sometimes when you try to maximize down to the smallest percentage that you can get to, then you end up with a problem where either the equipment that you're using is you cannot cut down at that smallest of increments. So then you have to take into consideration that being like, okay, well, then that means I have to add a little bit more material to the waste in order to make sure that the efficiency part of it is working correctly, that I can still make sure all my cuts come out correct and stuff like that. So that's kind of why when I do this process and look at all of these things, I always go through and double check all of this stuff and see if it's possible, and just kind of go through all of these like little mental checklist things. because I don't want to be wasteful, to be honest with you. But I think this will be the best option so far. I think it'll be better than this. So let's put you there for a second. Select all. There we go. We'll move some of this around once we get figured in here. Okay, so this is the difference between the two. Quite a bit of difference. We did get one extra pendant row or column in. So we got 5 more out of this version than we did the original version. Which is good. If I had a Cricut cutter or something like that, this would probably be the best efficiency way to do it. As long as it doesn't screw up the cutting machine. Okay. This for a second. It's gonna give me plenty of room to cut out. Attention, ad break came up. You know with sticker paper, right? Okay. You got some possibilities here, and then we can like that's easy.
Who's that? Wait, yeah, we got this.
Mm. You have to send me. Can you send me a PNG of that? Of your brush buddy thing?
Just one of them or the page?
I don't care.
I have this one, Dad. It has both of them.
I just was gonna show it on stream if that was okay. Either one. Just I didn't know if you wanted to. You should show people what we've been working on. I'll send it to Brad's iMac if you can. Yay, it went. He's your brush buddy.
You have a little brush buddy on your computer. So cute.
I'm gonna put him in here.
I was dancing.
While getting shot at.
I didn't understand it for a second.
He's getting shot at. Pew, 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 pew. We made it to the brakes. We made it. Hello, people. Welcome back. We did the things. Me. Okay.
Hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex. Okay, here you guys go. You get to see what daughter's been working on. Be your brush buddy.
Yo.
Yo. This is the artwork that daughter was messing with at the beginning of the stream that, from the anime Witch Hat Atelier.
Something like that.
Yes, I think that's right. Oh, look, Alex, you brought in the bots. Good job. Thanks, Alex.
Wow.
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 Wow. So this is an original Michelle drawing here of this the character from that anime.
He's so cute.
He is
And
cute.
he goes.
He's a brush buddy.
Nope.
Don't put the don't put the boys on me. That's all you. You brought your friends in here. So this.
Oh, you meant to say bots.
No, those are your boys. Those are your boy bots.
Whoa.
You know what? I'm gonna crop that before I put that in here. Them's your homie.
Yo, boys. It's okay, Alex.
Them your boys. You claim them.
Would you like to claim a brush buddy?
Okay, this is our prototype. At least call them exos. Okay. You got all of them exos. Dang. So this is the idea of what we're doing. Do you know what size? Okay, so Michelle, the ring that we have on here right now, do you know what size that is?
Nope.
No clue. Okay, will you hand me a ruler? I'm gonna try to. They're in there. I don't care if it's the little guy. Whoa, you gave the good. Wow, you picked the big one. Wow.
Oh, there's a. Aww.
I think I gave the other baby one to mom. They did a baby one here.
Aww, the little guy.
Yeah, this is shortcut.
Whoa. It's a little
It's just a
one.
baby little one.
That is so true. How many points do you have?
Alex does not have very many. I think Sunny is getting close to 100,000 points. Yeah. He's doing a lot.
He's waiting for something to spend it on.
I need to find... Okay, so what is a good reward to put into the stream that I spend them when I get them? Yeah, Alex is usually strapped for points because he's putting them towards that. But what is a good... Oh, see, same with Inverness.
Oh, hi, Inverness.
Sunny has a shit ton of points, and I don't know what to put on there for... Hey, thank you for subscribing with Prime Burn. I don't know what to put on there for him as a reward so that he can spend his points.
You gonna get him to spend his points?
Here we go. Thank you for getting us started.
I only got 1,000. That's all I got.
So the ring you gave me is... I think it's a 1/2-inch ring, Michelle? From what I can tell from my measurements here. It measures a little bit more than a half inch if you go from outside to outside.
Mm-hmm.
Do they make 5/8 rings? No, it's not 5/8. It's not quite there. That would make it a 9/16 ring, which probably makes more sense. They probably measure these in metric, is what they do. 3 millimeters,
Yes,
6
that's
millimeters.
how my rings are.
Okay, cool.
Like I have a 2, a 4, and a 6, I think.
2, 4, and a 6 millimeter. Okay, so these are probably millimeters as well. But you got these from Greg Graham, so we don't know what they are. Okay, cool.
They're just in a box.
They're in a box. Okay. I don't have any millimeter rulers anywhere. I probably should. Let's see what we can get away with. What is my measurement here? 1/4 inch to center for that hole that I punched on that. Let's see. How's the soccer pictures going? I just downloaded my take that was sent real time. Now I get to go through and do seconds, and then I can post some. Ooh, I had an AP top picks make it to the global gallery. Nice.
That's cool.
Better nice.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's how I read that.
I got some banana bread. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Pretty stoked my first match. Yeah, that's awesome. That's exciting.
Good job, Inverness.
She says thanks. Okay, so this is our prototype that we made. About right, but we're gonna have a little bit of difference here. We're gonna have that cut off. Okay, so most acrylic keychains, they have a character and they usually have a white border around them, right?
Would you like to see mine?
Yeah, do you have a couple different kinds?
I have mine. I might have.
Just bring whatever you got.
No, I tried to use.
I swear you have another one, but I don't know. Yeah. I'm surprised I don't have. I have keychains, but I don't have any of the clear acrylic ones at all, which is actually kind of surprising for me. Okay, well, she's gone. This is her drawing that she did. This is a character from an anime that she's watching. She put this together. It's called a Brush Buddy. He's a little cute guy. He's saying B. B. He's got a long tail. He's very cute. We're doing product design and manufacturing right now, essentially what I'm doing. Trying to figure out placements and how to eliminate waste and improve efficiency on design and cutting and things like that. Oh, you do have a bunch. Dying. Okay, so not all of them have. I guess it really just depends on what I want to do.
This one is from the NASA, and it has a flat back, and then you have the thick.
Yeah, that's kind of what.
Design.
That's you know what? Actually, ours is a little bit thinner, but that's exactly the same idea, where they print on one side of the acrylic, and then they squeeze another one on top of it.
These ones are double-sided, so you see the back of the character and the front of the character.
That makes sense. That's what I want to do with this guy, is I want to do 2 stickers and put the stickers together and then put this inside. Or and then encase it, essentially, is the idea. Does she like cozy anime? I'm still to get people to watch Flying Witch. There you go, Flying Witch.
Flying Witch?
Yeah, you have to check that one out.
Is it on Crunchyroll?
It's probably on Crunchyroll. I don't think that one's close to what we're doing. These ones don't have white borders on them, but they are double printed and not smooshed together between two layers. You know, we could do something. You don't see it? Oh. That's where I watched it. Does it go by a different name, Alex? We're looking at some other... Well, she's looking that up. We're looking at some other prototypes of acrylic keychains that daughter brought over and looking at their print method and how they put them together. What's up? Crunchyroll. Oh, okay, there we go. There's an active link. Let's see if this crashes the stream.
Oh god.
We've updated our terms. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Flying Witch. Flying Witch.
I looked it up. It didn't show.
They have Secrets of the Silent Witch. They have Witch Watch. Once Upon a Witch's Death. Oh, that one sounds interesting. The Family Circumstances of the Irregular Witch. That one's interesting. Food for the Soul. That has nothing to do with witches. Oh, maybe it does. Student finds the solace in her love cooking, creating gourmet dishes. Nope, that's not witches. Wandering Witch.
Ruby Rocks. You watched that.
The Death of the Witch.
That's the Dawn of the Witch.
Did it say Dawn? Did I just read? Oh, Dawn. Yikes.
Damn.
Yeah, that was bad.
It's kind of sad.
The Witch and the Beast. Burn the Witch was good. I like that one. That was a fun one. Did you find it on your Crunchyroll or no? No?
I'll have to look it up later.
It was in there. Thank you, Vern. It says it's not available, I guess. I didn't notice that. Oh, okay. It may be... So we've noticed this with Crunchyroll and a couple other that they've been moving around inventory on what they do and don't have. So my favorite anime, the one I'm wearing a shirt for right now, 86, is no longer on Crunchyroll or actually anywhere on streaming because we think their license ran out. And I guess they haven't renewed it or anything. So a bunch of stuff like that has been happening. Where they've signed a contract to be like, oh, you can have this for 3 years or whatever, and then that time limit runs out and then it doesn't get renewed. So that is a thing that is happening. Wonderful thing with streaming. You can't continue to go back and watch your favorite shit if they don't keep up their contracts. So I'm thinking there's a couple different possibilities here on how we can make this work. Hey, it's a Sunny Ruth. Good morning, Sunny. Sunny's here.
Hi, Sunny.
So we could do something like this. We would just be like a double sticker
My
setup.
big guy. This is just one though.
Why do I see a make extremity with milkers? Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Rude.
Are you talking about the brush buddy? That what you're talking about? Weirdo? Oh.
No, it's not a caterpillar. It's a brush buddy. It's from an anime, Sunny.
She's very passionate about this. This is her drawing, by the way. That's why she's very...
Witch Hat Atelier?
Atelier, yeah. I think we're saying it correct now. Witch Hat Atelier. I don't know how you spell it.
Close enough.
I don't know if that's close enough. Do they have the Brush Buddy?
You'd have to look up Brush Buddy.
I just wanted the...
Log in to Crunchyroll.
I just want the listing for it. I just want an image.
It's okay.
No. I want to show all my friends.
That one?
Which one? That one.
Yeah.
Download image. Yay, finally let me do it. Okay, make this go away before it crashes everything.
We're trying to find a photo of it, Sunny.
We're trying to be helpful here. Whee!
Oh.
There you go. See, right there on our shoulder. It's a little Brush Buddy.
He's so cute.
They got big ol' eyes.
Yeah, that's my other drawing. The other one has the big old eyes. I actually made him a bit smaller.
My daughter says this is me in the background. I look like this. I mean, she's not wrong-ish.
It kind of does look like you got the blue eyes.
Yeah.
You have that type of beard. You know?
If I shaved off my sideburns and grew the mustache and connected it like that, I would definitely.
Then you'd put on a wig and then boom.
Yeah, a little bit longer hair.
Watch it, Sunny. It's peak. There's a new episode. Is there a new episode today? Hold on.
Did they come out today?
Yeah, there's a new episode today.
Oh, cool.
They come out every Monday.
Cool.
I
Got
know.
something to do after we get done with stream. Haha. I was thinking of watching it. It's pretty good. It's not down to earth, but it's definitely,
The style, in my opinion, is really pretty.
the style is really cool. The character development, there's definitely like some drama and stuff like that. It's kind of follows the format of a school setup, but if it was a school with only 4 kids in it that was in the countryside kind of thing, so it's very like minimized in that way, but it's really cool. It's interesting. The depth behind the characters, like each one of them has something going on, yeah, that's pretty in depth, that kind of draws you in and be like, oh.
The animators really love Brush Buddy.
And the animators love the Brush Buddy, yes. I think daughter loves Brush Buddy very much.
Why do you think I drew him?
What do you think? Okay, get rid of that. So he's sitting up here right now because we were working on some printing some stickers of that earlier.
With milkers.
Yeah. What was that thing called? Milkers?
Yes. That was funny.
I felt bad for mums on Saturday when we were talking about Alex's character and the choice he made of the vest that he was wearing for his hunter. And he's like, I think the tassels on the front are jiggling all over the place. We need to do some experiments to look to see if there's physics involved.
Not the physics.
We had to test physics.
Whoa.
Yes.
It was like testing physics?
It was physics simulator for a little bit of the stream on Saturday at the very beginning.
Good for you guys.
Yeah. So I tried doing my quarterly estimated taxes, and I feel like my bank that I was trying to pay from doesn't like to pay the IRS. Oh no.
That's not good.
That's not good. The IRS likes their money.
Yeah.
It's not ones
They
that
don't
you
play
want to mess
around with
with.
that money.
No.
Next time. How much? Secret. $600? Jail. What's all I remember about it?
That's accurate.
You gotta pay me. I won't tell you. Oh.
Let's just... no, let's just drop the opacity on that one down to like 10%. Too far. We need to go back up. Definitely makes it look more like the glassy style that I'm looking for. 40. Dora standing right in front of the camera outside, which is funny. Yeah, she was for a second. Last time I tried to pay them, they were like, your account didn't exist. But I was like, yes, it does because there's my monies. Yeah. There's some weird like tax stuff that happened this year. Things that we've never run into before. We're like, what is this? What's happening here? Changes. Okay, there we go. So that's the idea of what we're trying to do. So daughter, come over here real quick.
Wait.
Question for you.
Yes.
So see how this pendant that you gave me, it doesn't have a border and you can't see through on the edges at all because it's solid on the back. Do you like that better, or do you like the ability to see through on the outside edge? Either around the character itself or having a border. Like, let me see if I can find another example of it online. We're doing a lot of product stuff today. This would be ACR1.
I don't know. Kind of like them both.
Keychain.
There's tons of ideas. A lot of people do the clear background just because it gives them.
Yeah, I see a lot with the white border around them. That's kind of why. Well, that one doesn't have a white border. That one just goes kind of like all of these do. Clear, and it's just cut around them. But the ones I was seeing, wow, I'm not seeing what I.
Because everybody does the clear.
Everybody does things a little bit differently. Fish spider.
The color?
Yeah,
Color?
I've seen colors. I've seen. Man, it's funny. Google searches compared to like seeing stuff on social media or Instagram, very different set of.
Like, what do you want on Pinterest?
Ooh, those are cool. We could do stuff like that where we do double. You could put one at the top and at the bottom.
See, that's what I wanted to do. So I had a design idea.
There's excitement going on. Hold on. I have to move money to another bank account to actually pay them, I guess, because this will be the second time this bank does shenanigans like that. Yeah, as much as there's financial institutions and financial people like tell you, don't overpay the government, don't do all the blah blah blah, because essentially you're giving them a free loan on that money, even though they give it back to you at the end of the year. They've used it and spent it and done different things with it throughout the year, and they've made money off of your money, and you don't get anything. Like, it's more efficient to claim, the maximum amount of dependencies or however whatever, and then like you're having to do, Sunny, is you either have to pay the difference or you get very minimal back, kind of thing, depending. Mostly always paying. I've always claimed whatever 0 so that they take out the maximum taxes, and then I don't have to worry about it. Then I just have to do my tax information at the end of the year and then get a refund back. It's like I said, it's probably not the best idea to basically give the government free money to invest and do what they want with, but at the same time, for efficiency and less headache, it just works. Yeah. I have to do a K1 because of the business. Oh, okay. I don't know what's a K1.
So you remember Omnom, right?
Yeah, I remember your drawings.
So I had the idea to make that kind of great
Oh
keychain.
yeah, 3-piece. Yeah.
Where you would do the sky, the candy, and then Omnom.
Yeah, yeah.
But I had that idea before.
Yeah.
Of making like it would be really cool. Because then it has layers to it.
You could. There's a possibility. If this prototyping that we're doing for this works out, then it's a very strong possibility. I'll have to look. Yeah, no, I'm not. Don't take what I do with my taxes, Sonny, as any type of way to do things, because it just we do it differently. We don't make enough to make it all to do a bunch of different things with the taxes. Like, we file very basic return when we do our stuff, and honestly, it's just Dreamer who has the income. I don't have an income to even put taxes towards, so I got a W-2, and then I have another one because I have a business as well. So because are you part of the family business? Is that what the difference is? Or is that what the thing is? Because you're not getting a 1099. God, welcome to Tax Talk with Tahoe. Where's Ghost Guy? Somebody ping Ghost Guy. He needs to get in here to talk about taxes. No, he's not here yet. We did a whole segment about taxes with Tahoe at one point. It was funny. Investing money in stuff scares the shit out of me, because it feels no different than me going to the casino and letting it all run on black, just throwing it on a red or a number or whatever. And I am famously bad at gambling. I lose every single time. So that always seems risky to me. And I guess it really depends. I can do whatever I want with my stickers. Oh, yeah, I'd have to prototype this out and see if I like having the white around it, because I'm not seeing. Let me go to Vograce. Vograce. VRACE. Let's see what they have. Stickers, pins, home, living prints, standees, keychains. Really, really depends. Oh, it's a self-employment tax form. Gotcha. Yep, because I'm the owner as well, I have to do that other income form. Gotcha. Partner shares is what it is. Okay, that makes sense. Because you're a partner in the business. Okay. See, I assume I don't have a business license for the stuff that I'm doing, because I don't make enough money to technically even be really taxed. I think when we did even like SnafuCon last year, they had an option for a temporary business license, and then we paid the convention staff so that they can submit the taxes on their end for things and stuff like that. And I think ours was like $28 or something like that. It was something very small, not a whole bunch of money, because you have to make thousands to be really to make that work out. And as a small creator as I am doing what I'm doing, the costs I incur to even like go to the convention or sign up for like whatever, like offset those costs as it was. So it cost me more to go to the convention than the taxes were. So I think I said this before on the stream, like our last big order of books that we did, the one that we went through on stream and stuff like that, and if you watch most recently, we went through the box of new books that they sent us, the replacement ones. That was about $2,000. So like I've already spent tons more than I've made at all over the stuff. So
you guys talked about taxes, and now numbers telling me to,
did you get
taxes?
Oh my god, did you literally get a spam phone call about back taxes?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
So you guys talked about taxes, and the spam was like, taxes?
You need to do your tax. Well, okay, now I got a spam one. Wells Fargo account alert. I don't own a Wells Fargo account, but good try.
It's spam time, I guess.
Yeah. It's spam o'clock. Hey. So I think, Michelle, that I can kind of do whatever I want. Yeah. I think. I don't really have a...
So, brush buddies.
We could even do that, too.
Shaker keychains?
No. So see how this has the holofoil acrylic? So we have holofoil sticker paper in there. So if we print the character on the white, cut it out, and then put it on the holofoil, and then squeeze it between the two plexis, then we could get kind of that outside setup like that.
Yeah.
That would be cool too. Let's see, can I put this up? Oh, maybe I can put this up for all of y'all to see what we're looking at real quick. Y'all. Window. Hopefully this doesn't crash everything. There's always a strong possibility. It always breaks the music is what it does. Illustrator. Hey, there we go. Let's see kind of what we're messing with. This is Vogue Grace. They do custom keychains and stuff. It's I believe it's a Chinese-based company. They do a lot of stuff for a whole lot of companies, a lot of conventions and things like that. It's kind of the idea that we're playing with here. If we can make our own. This is the one I was talking about. The little foil holographic acrylic keychain idea. That one a popsicle? That one's a popsicle. That's funny. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. Identity theft is real. Identity theft is real. Yes, it is. We had one of those. It was a scare this week. Actually, it was over the weekend. It was on Thursday. Dreamer went to Walmart to pick up a couple things, and I got the notification on my phone that she had purchased something, but it said somebody purchased something from a Walmart in Indianapolis, and I'm like, no, nobody's in Indianapolis. So they've got something wrong with their location services or whatever like that, because she brought me the receipt and it was the amount that she paid, but it was at our local Walmart. So whatever the information that they pull on our bank account was pulling the wrong address for the Walmart that we go to. So it freaked me out. I locked her card and stuff like that so nobody can make any more purchases, and until she got home we could figure it out. But I was like, man, did somebody steal our card? Trying to pretend they're us and buy stuff at Walmart. think I gotta make some decisions here. Do I want a border or do I not want a border? You're doing more Brush Buddy artwork back there. I'm not knocking it.
I love it.
I know you do. I'm happy for you.
I don't know about it.
I think it looked good. It was very cute.
Oh, this is one of the pictures from the book that I think is amazing.
That is a good one.
Yeah. I love his little faces in the book. You know he has a family?
He has a family?
There's a family of Brush Buddies in the book.
Did not know that.
He has a mustache.
The Brush Buddy has a mustache? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the whole Brush Buddy family. I love the mustache. That is cute.
I should make one with a... Wait, hold on. I'll grab one of my other ones. I'll give him a stash. How did they do that?
Background. Let's pull a sample over here. Let's see. All copy. Paste. Sticker, no. Where is our promo backgrounds? There.
Ideas.
Hey, Verna's lurking. He's working hard. Okay, so if I do this. Would be the clear section. Let's trim view that. Oh my god.
I gave him a hat.
You
too.
gave him a mustache and a hat. That's so funny.
I love this one too now.
Too much fun is happening around me.
That's good though. You should be happy.
Mr. Alex put in a lurk as well. Hey, thank you, Sonny, for the cheer.
Sunny_Ruth just redeemed Sparkles emoji. Tahoe cheer.
So-
Sparkles emoji.
Do I want to prototype this out further? I know that that's the clear bit there.
beautiful now.
Beautiful.
It's a page of brush buddies, but one of them is off.
That's funny. That is honestly funny.
That's the new page. I print another one. It's gonna have one mustache. Special guy. I'm gonna go get dressed real quick.
Okay.
Ah!
Outside. Ooh.
Sunny_Ruth just inbox emoji. Suggestion box. Inbox emoji.
Okay, that's a good point. That's a good addition I can do. I can add a... I have to ask her, because her online... Actually, she has several online handles. I have to ask her what she would like to be put on as, and Mr. Jerf would be the other one. I could add both of them. That might be fun. Okay, so this is our setup here. Don't need the background anymore. I can't save that because it's not actually clear. Things stick out through, so it wouldn't actually work the way it's supposed to. Like this one would. I'm trying to build a prototype of this so I can get a feel whether or not I want this internal frame here or not. It would give me more room. It would make it so that I still have plenty of room there for cutting, so that's not a problem. It would make the design bigger. Might be worth it. They want me to add a daughter tree.
I concur.
Okay. What do you want it to say? Your name? Your online handle? Your gamer tag?
What is your guys'
your nickname?
Oh no.
Alright, it's the nickname.
We're not doing my nickname.
We're doing a Belly's cheer.
You want at least maybe, I don't know, an agent cheer?
You want that one? The Dragon Girl? As I say, we've left that behind. That's an old one, right?
I got a new and improved.
You got a new and improved username?
Yep.
Yeah.
Great suggestion, Sunny. I like it.
He likes a Picasso. Okay.
The mustache. You. I feel like when the witch lady turned into the brush party, I feel like they'd be so bored. I don't know why.
Org chats now. You want organization chats? I don't know what you mean. There, so we can turn stuff on and off. It would give us way more of the image to play with, more space to play with. We have officially had an announcement that we will be privateering, but the question is what government is sanctioning us, because if it's just us, then that's just pirating, is what one person said, and I'm like, that's not a bad... Yeah, that makes sense. Are there governments and stuff like that in Star Citizen that you can petition for that or become citizens of? I would assume so, yes. Do that. Opens things up a little bit. Opens it back up to these style.
I made him angry.
You made him angry? Why?
Look.
Yes, you did. You did make him very angry.
He doesn't look very angry, but it's just funny to think that he... I think, in my brain, it's like he thinks he looks really scary, but in reality, he just... Yeah.
Essentially, what you're doing is a lot of the stuff that I've done with all my face setups,
Emotions and stuff.
like these ones,
Mm-hmm.
all this stuff. You're doing the exact same thing that I've done, which is funny.
Now we have an angry
I'm training my protege is what I'm doing.
I gotta get up to the orange backpack. Guys. That was my goal. That is my goal currently.
That is your goal.
Goals in life.
I don't know if I like the white. Why did I have it in my head that was a thing? Why? Where did that come from? Around the character is yes.
There you go, there he is. He's in the soup now.
What? Oh, you put him in the... That's funny. Yeah, most of these are cut tight.
Oh, shoot. This is a silly stream, right?
Yeah, this is all silliness. I'm sorry, what'd you say? Your fingers hurt? Well, it looks like you just pulled landscaping duty. Well, now your back's gonna hurt.
After the eyebrows, he doesn't look very angry anymore. Just kind of.
You're having a lot of fun.
I am having a lot of fun. Thank you.
Good. You're supposed to.
That's the point, right?
That is the point. I've been told to help with de-escalation because the other org members might end up revolting. Ooh.
Revolt against the system.
There's always sides. There is always sides. We had our own revolts in DPS at many a phases in life, or many a phases of time. I don't see... I must have been crazy when I was thinking that some of these had white outlines around them. I swear to goodness, though. Yeah, more than likely I was crazy. Alright, well. Guess I could check on my phone again? Hoots and giggles? That one does. Just have to decide whether or not that's the style I want to go with or not. Okay. Might just be a preference kind of thing. Since I'm not going with custom cut designs, I'm trying to pre-make these in squares, rectangles, something along those lines, so that I cut down on waste. It's kind of the ideas. Let's see. CRYLI acrylic keychains. Acrylic keychains. Okay, so one of my favorite people, Pigeon Craft, they do not do white outlines in the characters. Nope. Okay. Well, let's design it without it then. It seems like that is the common held setup here. Okay, cool. We'll go with this for now. We'll do second frame FRAAM second frame, just in case. Want to come back to that, I guess, but no. Okay, so if that's the case, then we don't need that. That's fine. That can go away now. We're not doing this. We can get rid of those as well. Okay, so this would be our layout and our setup for our cuts and our sheets, which is good. We could actually move it down now so that we can actually have our cut marks for the actual sheets themselves on here. our registration marks for cuts. Yes, daughter.
Which one seems out of place here?
Well, the 4 that are upside down. I do like that.
Because in the show he has his 2 little.
He's got 2 little buck teeth. Yeah, I know. Okay. We've made 2 decisions here now.
Whoa, that's a lot of decisions.
That's a lot of decisions for me.
Too many for me,
too
bro.
many. So, because we've made so many decisions, now we're gonna have to take a break and I have to rest for 3 minutes before I can continue on here.
Apple juice break.
Apple juice break.
Apple juice break.
So let's go over to our assistant and see where she might be. She dead on the deck? Oh, she did. She's right there. So we're gonna do a 3-minute break here very shortly, and then we'll come back and see what else we can get done with this. Now that we've got the base idea for the sheets being printed out and cut, and the printable area that we're going to have access to, we should be able to finish up our cut marks, make sure that all of that is set correctly, and then we could actually start working on some designs, hopefully, by coming up very soon. So that's the plan of the idea. If you'd like to stick around, feel free to. Like I said, we'll be back in 3 or so minutes after our ads. So see you in a few.
are shins?
Welcome back, everybody. I don't know how long shins are. You asked me medical questions I don't have answers to.
That's a health class, and I don't remember that, guys.
Did they give you measurements on shins in health class?
No.
No,
We
they
talk
wouldn't.
about shins.
No, they
Only
wouldn't
thing
give you
know about
that.
shins is you don't hit them with your scooter.
Nobody would know that.
How long are shins?
Only thing that we really measure are
Oh,
feet.
wait, you know what is shins?
Oh my god. Maybe you should ask what's the average shit length? I have successfully gotten Vern on the sending of reels. That's hilarious. I'm sorry, Vern. You're gonna have so much fun with all the reels. Hit her with the good stuff.
$15 to 16 inches.
15 to 16 inches? Wow, that's pretty long. So even if you went with the 15-inch length, you said their tail is 4 times that?
Yes. 3 to 4 times that length.
3 to 4 times. So even if you did 15 times 3, that's 15, 30, 45 inches plus the original 15 inches. So that would be 60 inches. That's long. There's no way that's right.
That's what I looked up.
I know. There's no way that would be so long.
The official merchandise.
That's 5
10
feet
centimeters
long.
to 65 centimeters.
Well, how
24 to 25 inches.
how tall are you? How tall are you?
5'5"-ish.
Okay. You would be 5 inches taller than him. Yeah.
He's 5 feet?
If based off of the math that we just did and the stats that you pulled, yeah.
No, he should be at least 24 to 25 inches.
24 to 25 inches? That makes more sense. So he's like 2 feet long.
See, that's better.
That feels more right, yes.
So 2 inches.
Because, okay, so we could let's do some on the envelope math here. You ready for this?
Sure.
Okay, so look up the main character from the series, right?
Who? Coco?
Yeah, look up Coco and see what her height is. Because we know the brush buddy is really small comparatively here. Coco Melon? No.
4'6".
She's 4'6", 4'6". Okay. She's 4'6"?
Yes.
Okay. So if we base it off of the image here, right? He's sitting on her shoulder. She's 4'6". So if we divide her even into 4, that's 1 foot sections, right? Her head is smaller than one foot. We'd have to grab the character model and do something. Making me do all the maths.
Sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
I just wanted
You want to get the right. Yeah.
to be accurate. Obviously, he's as tall as me.
Buddy, let's go length. Let's just see if there's a Google search for that first. Okay. No, that's for the plush. I don't know what that's about.
In centimeters, she's very-
Okay, so here it is, the fandom page. We'll get all the details. Classification, mammal, diet, berries, nuts, fish, size. Oh, about shin length. That's where you saw it before, huh? Yeah. Okay.
How tall is somebody's shin?
We have to do it the other way. Okay, so we have a height comparison chart here. Where is it at? Okay, so there's Coco there. Oh, okay, so they have the brush buddy down here on this map. On this, go back. Made it way smaller. There we go, bigger. No, we don't have to read it. We can just.
But he's all curled, so we don't know how tall he is.
Right.
Going based off of it, he's about like I'd say here.
We could do.
Because when he's on Coco Dad, he goes around her neck, like here, about here, both sides.
Right.
So he's.
But we don't have any way to determine that is the thing. Yeah. See the problem? They
could be different sizes because they're all different lengths,
could be different sizes. So I'll show you guys what we're looking at. We're looking at this for the character. We're trying to figure out the size of this little guy down here at the bottom, which I believe we can actually. I have this on a button, don't I? Aha! I do.
That's what we can do.
So we're the little, kind of like a ferret is essentially what this little character is. And we're trying to determine his length so that we could, because daughter wants to build one of these little guys. So
make one.
You want to make one, yes. We would need to know his length from his
tail to his head.
Well, tail to the head would be the optimal, but at the very least from his bottom feet to the top of him.
Oh, true. And then we could add 4 times that.
Correct.
How do we determine that?
So we have a height comparison, and we know that this character on the far left is 4'6",
yes.
right? So I wish this little guy had feet on him, because then we would be able to do some, we could pull it into Illustrator, we could do some math.
You just guess.
We could do some, I wouldn't say guess, we would do what they call educated guesses is what we would do.
You're selling bits.
Sorry.
It's okay.
A lot of times you have to do that to kind of get close to what you want to do, right? So that's all. So let's go ahead and pull this, save to downloads. We'll do some fun. We'll do some fun here for a second. Okay, let's make this smaller. Let's put this up here. Sometimes going off on tangents is fun. Let's embed that. Okay, so let's pull this down here. So we know her height, and we're gonna put her head height. Okay, they put it right there. Her height is 4'6", right? From there to there is what they've determined here with this lines, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we should be able to take this setup here, which is 4.49. Go ahead and fill that in. You're gonna have to do all the typing for this math that we're gonna do here.
Hold on, I lay down.
Pull up your calculator.
What do you want?
There we go. Perfect.
What do you want me to do?
You're gonna need your calculator. Okay. That doesn't matter. Take 4.5 and divide it by 2. 2.25. Okay, divide that by 2 again. 1.125. Okay, so we're getting closer to about where the brush buddy is. Go ahead and cut that in half again. Don't divide it by 5.
0.5625.
0.5625. Okay.
Where does it leave money at 24?
69. Okay, so we know she's what, 6 foot?
Nope, 4'6".
She's 4'6". 4 foot
Child.
6 inches. Okay, so how many inches is that? We know 4 foot is 48.
I can give you centimeters. I can't.
Well, 48 plus 6. That would be 54.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know she's 54 inches tall. Okay, so take 54 and divide that by 2.
27.
Okay, so this is 27. Divide that by 2.
13.5.
13.5. Divide that by 2.
6.5. Sorry, 6.75.
0.75. Okay, so we have now measurements here. So we know the brush buddy is anywhere between 6.75 and 13.5.
Okay.
So if you look at our chart up here now that we built, we know she's this tall. So we cut that in half, 27, 13, whatever, all the way down to here. So we know the brush buddy here is something along this lines, right?
So like 7.
Right. So I'm assuming, since we don't have an accurate idea of where his legs are in this situation,
Legs are
probably, well, because so since this is a chart comparison of all of their heights, I would say his is probably relative because theirs is all relative. Each other, right? Because they're all sitting on the same line and it's giving us marks on certain things. So they wouldn't put this character with his name on it here if it wasn't somewhat relative to the actual height here. So
He's relative.
yeah. So we can guesstimate somewhere along these lines. So he's probably closer to like 7 or 8 inches in length in that, and then you can add your 3 times. So if you go 18 or 8 inches, then he would be 16, maybe 24 inches in absolute length, give or take. So like 2 feet.
So we're about right.
Correct. The approximations that we came up with were roughly about right. So we could look at like her in this picture. He's got his little arm here.
You can't see his tail though.
Yeah, it goes from her shoulder up to about her cheek, give or take, for the short part. And this, you can always, yeah, see, look how long his tail goes. So his body goes down behind her shoulder and then comes way back up because his bottom legs are probably down here.
He's kind of like a nectarine.
He is. And then comes way up. 24 inches still sounds really long to me for some reason. That's only 18.
It's only 18.
Yeah. If it was... Yeah, because that's pretty long. I would say maybe he's not 24. Is that 18 or is that...
No, this is your ruler.
16. That's like 17. That's 17 inches. That's pretty close to what I would assume. I'm surprised they don't have an official, like, measurement for him. No, the plastic is there to keep it from sliding. I put that on there specifically.
Makes sense.
Yeah, they were saying on your thing that his tail is 3 to 4 times his length.
Nope.
Seems like a lot.
Okay, well, it changed.
Oh, it changed. It's watching our stream and adjusting its answers as we're doing the math. We're just doing on the envelope calculations here, just very rough.
It doesn't say it anymore.
It doesn't say it now?
Nope.
Okay. So we just have to kind of guess. We know part of him is a little bit taller than 6.75, but 2 feet seems pretty long for him. It's 24 inches. So we said this is 17. Let's see. 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24. Like that long.
That seems
Right? That seems like a lot.
I liked this better just because it was almost my shoulder length. I think he'd sit better if it was about my...
About 16, 17 inches long.
Because
maybe 18.
If I square my... I'm about...
You also have to remember that is a flat straight ruler and it's not curved around the curvature of your neck too. So
How big is it?
that's 17 inches on that.
I made 18.
Huh?
18 even.
Is 1 inch longer than that.
I don't know. What do you think?
It's that long. 1 inch longer. It's 2 inches, 3 inches, 2.5 inches?
Oh, I put in 2.5.
Yeah, you put 2.5 inches in there. I don't know. You see how much prototyping work I'm doing with my pendants that I want to do? You may have to do stuff like this, find some more images, and just play around with it. Like, how did you determine this for your drawing? You just drew it?
I just drew it to the length I thought looked good.
Yeah.
That's what I normally do with my designs, is I just make them so that I think it looks good.
Yeah.
So that's what I normally, if I want to make stuff, probably how I do it until it looks great.
Most of the time, like rough artists and stuff like that, yes, that makes sense. If you're trying to make things more, like when I was doing a lot of the prop making and costuming for armor sets and stuff like that, I wanted it to try to be as accurate as I could,
Yeah.
which means then I had to use more math involved things to get it closer. So it depends on what you want to do.
I just think I have an idea of how I want to make it. So I want at least, the body to be able to use
Right.
add magnets so I can like change facial expressions, hats, and funny stuff.
Right.
I just want it to be able to go on my shoulders. That's it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you have any of those manga still on you, or do you have to turn them all back in?
You have it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, we can go to Barnes & Noble later today.
Yeah. We'd have to. I wonder if our local bookstore has them. I don't know if they do though. This will, yeah. Yeah, they do. They have some. I know if they have this one yet, though.
Probably not. Because the book came out before this. It took them like 5 years to animate this.
Oh yeah, it takes a long time to animate all these things.
But they like, they had a time they were gonna come out, then had a delay.
Yeah, sounds about right.
He's so pretty. He's so pretty. Oh, excuse me. Is he angry? Is his tail up?
Yeah, I'm looking at stuff like he is pretty long.
Like, I think their tails vary in size. Like, when they grow up, their tails can be...
Yeah, I get that. I'm just looking to like get a reference idea of what. I think this is from.
Because if you look at the book, like, they'll have images from the book on here.
Mm-hmm.
You can see his length like that.
Like these ones.
Like, when they're mad at each other.
Yeah. But that looks way shorter than 2 feet on, you know, the 28
What about that one?
8 inches
The
kind of
next
thing. This one?
No, no.
This one?
That's pretty long.
Character art is always relative. You never know
Look at this. My favorite one.
because they morph and shape around. He looks like a flying squirrel on that one
I love it, though.
with the bushes of tails.
Beautiful,
Father, just beautiful.
It is the most beautiful creature.
It is the most beautiful creature in the world. So here he is, like all wrapped up. So he looks long there. Yeah, I think that's part of the thing is that any of these type of mammal creatures like this, even they have a little bit of squish to their bodies. The Bushbuddy family.
Look at the little guys.
The wee little guys. They're not worms, they're mammals. They have little arms and legs.
Yeah.
They just don't always show them in these
They hide them.
images.
Like, they're like cats. They can...
Oh, they're like cats, they can just tuck them in. What?
Oh, he's in the back rooms. No! Who put him in the back rooms? Oh.
It's funny, this anime has become very popular, so there's not a ton of info out quite yet on him.
Yeah, long that one.
This is the one from the anime where he is holding on to it. I do remember
That's
this
from the manga,
imagery. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, his tail is really long. So,
It makes sense.
yeah, within reason.
We lost an Alex.
Oh, no worries. He's working. He's a working boy.
Good job.
Oh my god, look, a keychain.
know they're out there, don't you?
Oh, he's a little sleepies.
Yeah, I think based on the information that we've come up with and the want and need of you wanting him to go around your neck and shoulder and stuff like that, I think it's kind of like relatively up to you what size you would like him to be. Fairly up to you. Yeah.
Stuff to think about.
Stuff to think about. The only other thing I could give you that we could measure off of this is if you cut this one in half to 0.5625 for me.
What?
0.5625
5625.
divided by 2.
0.28125.
0.28.
125.
125. And then take 6.75 and cut that in half.
What?
6.75 divided by 2.
3.375.
3.37. Just do that. So he's like 3 1/4. He's less than, I'd say he's about 3 inches wide. Around. He's about, yeah, he's a 3-inch circle.
Oh, it's about like a piece of poop noodle.
Yeah, he's a little bit bigger than that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
actually kind of cool. It's like he's like a little. I like that.
Yeah, a little bit smaller than that thing there.
Okay,
So
that's actually not bad.
it's somewhere in between these two. You could probably get away with. Yeah, so if you get, because they make 3-inch pool noodles.
But how would I use pool noodles?
I don't know.
This.
So you have your relative size.
Oh, I already have one in my room. I have 2 of these. Use
I know.
Preference.
Oh, I'm good with that one.
You don't like this one?
That one's okay.
I don't like these ones. These are the ones I got from round 1.
Mm.
The free ones. I don't even know what anime they're from.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
You're an anime guy.
I don't know everything.
Aw, you're not the knowledge.
I've never claimed to know all the things.
Wisdom?
I am not very wisdomous,
No,
no.
once you get the longer beard, you can become a wizard.
Yeah, I would say probably about 3 inches on that. On his diameter.
It's Diane.
His diameter. We got way off of track of what we were doing today.
My bad.
No, you're good. Uh-oh, we broke things. Which means the stream will crash from if I try to adjust anything. We lost music, we lost the video feeds, the capturing. Which means OBS does not like what I did. Everything else is working correctly. Yeah, OBS is going to crash. So with that being said, let me double check. Is there anything on the screen that is actually working? Maybe my screen is just bugged. Let's actually look at the stream and see. Can y'all still hear me? Hello, hello? Why am I not hearing anything? Oh, okay, there it goes. So, yeah, everything has broken on the OBS at the moment. So, what I'm going to try to do, the video is still running in the upper right-hand corner. Maybe if I just move to a different scene and then go back? Okay, the video, that video is up and running correctly. Is it? No, that one's off too. Go here. Go back. Okay, so you guys can still hear me. It's still running the music stuff, but the music is not going through. Oh, I know I can check the live camera. I can do switch to this one. Okay, so that's no longer being updated. Okay. So I'm going to try something. There's a strong possibility that as soon as I do this, it's going to crash the stream for the afternoon. So just in case that does happen, I probably, since we only got about 30 minutes left in the stream here, I probably won't pop back on to do the 30 minutes. So, and which sucks because I can't show you guys the stuff that I'm working on the Illustrator and stuff again. But anyways, even with the music being gone, let me try something. If it crashes, then I will see you all on Wednesday. We're working on more stuff here. Live on stream. Not sure what quite yet. Maybe we'll finally get to doing these designs for these little pendants that I want to do. Or we'll be doing prototyping with actually printing out the designs and getting them squeezed between plexiglass sheets and stuff like that. But we'll see. I'll play around with it. But yeah, I'll go ahead and throw out like thank yous. Thank you, Dreamer. Thank you, Weird Mr. Alex. Thank you, Inverness. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you,
me.
Michelle, for coming in and hanging out, being on stream for a little bit, sharing with us your art, your little brush buddies, and our little detail off into crazy land here.
My bad.
Because that's just the way we do things. But yeah, let me try. Yeah, strong possibility this is going to crash it. Which one do I want to go to? Do I want to go to Control Center? Okay, that one is fine. Okay, that one's back. Yay, okay, so that's working. It's the music. Every time I do the music is what crashed. Okay, so we got that piece fixed. Let's try our little VTube model.
Fresh buddy girl. How are you? You should see my
Let's go to Control Center here for a second. Okay. Hey, that's working. Okay. Let's do Illustrator next.
We're gonna laminate them. Look at them. These are cute. Very. And then I messed around with the designs. Now I have a bunch of 4 designs.
Okay, we fixed that, so we're back here. The only thing that's not working is the music, and every time I mess with the music, it crashes. So I'm going to try something different. I'm going to pause that here. I'm going to quit Spotify. We're going to reopen Spotify. Okay, it's not capturing at the moment. I'm going to play the song. So that should have disconnected us from the audio source. Okay. Like I said, just in case, this is where I normally, when I mess with Spotify, it crashes the whole stream. So we're going to try this. If it doesn't work, see you all next time.